Does Discord work? Hello, you're pretty low. Yeah, you're now at 200%. Yeah, your your volume is very low. No idea. Oh, wait. Try that. Say something. Say something again. I tried using the what's it called? The dial on my headset, but that wasn't it. Yeah, just sounds. Um, yeah, Discord is at 100%. My PC volume is at 100% too. This is definitely on your end. Sure. Yeah, much better.
Much better? Is it better?
Say something again.
Yeah, I'm now talking. Is it better?
No.
No?
No, it isn't again.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, because I can see here that my mic is very low.
For a short amount of time, you have been quite loud. But it was just a second or so, or maybe two.
This is very good content as well.
Oh man, those mic issues, I hate that.
Hello, hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello. Is it better?
slightly.
Slightly. Yeah. Okay, let's hire it some more. And what about now? What about now? Now it's
Now
much
it's
better,
good.
right? Is
Yeah,
it
much
good?
better. Yeah, it's
Okay,
good.
people in chat, how is the sound? Hello? How is the sound for you guys? In chat, is it good? Oh, they're not answering. Okay, so let's get into it soon then. Now they can hear us anyway, I hope so. It's good, they say. Yeah, that's good.
All right, great.
Okay, so the stream starts in 22 seconds.
Thanks, Masoka.
Yeah, Masuka, I haven't seen you in here. Maybe you've been here before. I'm not sure. Welcome if you haven't been here, and welcome back if you've been here before. Oh, and the countdown is ready, so let's get in here and see what we have for you today. We have actually wonderful players here. The only player I don't know about is the first one in Team Ash. It's Hit 'em Up. Do you know anything about Hit 'em Up?
No, I don't know anything about Hit 'em Up, but
Okay.
I think we know, of course, Quark, we know Dreamer,
Yeah, and Oxzerg.
Oxzerg, yeah.
And
But I
before
don't
we
know
start, I
about
have
Jobo.
yeah. And before we start, I have a thing about Oxzerg that I want
Oh,
to
okay.
tell you guys about. The thing is that Oxzerg will be on our show match. He will be in the next show match, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he will play against Redley.
Ah, nice,
Yeah,
nice. I want to see Radley play
yeah,
nukes anyway, so.
yeah. Let's see how many nukes it will be then, because it's it's versus Oxzerg. So it's TVC, but I hope we will see some nukes. It's best of 9, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see at least some nukes. And to be honest, they're pretty strong. Why would you irradiate all those lurkers?
Yeah, when
You
you
could
can blow
just
them up.
blow them up with a nuke.
Yeah. I've seen
I
some
mean,
people try to do shit like that, and I'm not sure if they work all the time, but it's nice when they
probably
try.
not.
Yeah. Okay, so welcome everyone in chat, and maybe we should just get into our first game for the evening. As we saw, the first game will be the very strong player. I think he is one of the best foreigners. I not think he is one of the
Oh,
best
definitely.
foreigners in the world. It's he and Bonneth are maybe battling on first place. I'm not sure that we can see any other race being even close to them actually. Are you coming?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Invalid password.
Oh,
You might have to restart StarCraft. I'll do the same. That
okay.
fixes it sometimes.
Yeah, let's do that. Or else I will make without password. I've seen that there have been some really weird shit going on with that. I'm not sure why.
I think it's some kind of server issue from Blizzard's side
Yeah,
because the servers are working really well, and then there aren't any ghost games or ghost lobbies in the join screen, and also you don't get the invalid password bug.
I made a public game now, so you can just join without password.
All right,
Oh, there we go.
let's go.
Yeah. So no unwelcome guest will get in here.
Hmm.
Okay, so the first game is on Eclipse, and it will be DeWalt versus Hit 'em Up. So it will be a PVT, and I heard a lot of Terrans complain about PVT on this map.
I wonder why, because I think it's actually quite a nice Terran map.
Oh, you think so?
Because yes, the third base can be taken quite easily, and if you put turrets on the third and turrets on the fringe of your natural, you're pretty safe against recalls, and you have a lot of chokes and high grounds that you can take as Terran, which is
Yeah.
siege up, and it's really hard to break the Terran player when you're a Protoss.
I think
And
what people are what Terrans don't like about it is that they have the uh, to take the third. Of course, they can try to hold it, but it's so easy to attack in many places, and they say also that carriers is too good on this map.
carriers is very strong. I think you have to factor that in. I think you should open up with an anti-carrier build when you're
Yeah.
Terran here. It's like you're playing on what is it, Neo Bloody Ridge or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Also very notoriously good carrier map, but a good Terran player will almost always play an anti-carrier build on it to be ready to hit the timing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do like 2-1 hits on this map. They try to hit the 2-1. Oh, we see a gas steal here, and we actually see a
That's
pylon
interesting.
outside the main of the wall, but we don't see a follow-up with a quick gate or anything.
It's just a 12 nexus into. Oh, it's a 13 nexus even.
Yeah,
That's
because he stole the gas, so he needed to Oh,
no,
what's
it's a 13 gateway.
13
What?
gateway with a gas? Oh, this is weird.
I mean, this is some reactionary play here because
Yeah.
he delayed that barracks from coming down. So that barracks is actually very late because it's a 13. No, it wasn't a 13 barracks, but it was a 12 and something barracks. And then he
Yeah, it
still
was a
got the
normal
gas steal.
build from Terran, and oh, but look at this. Second barracks is coming from Terran. This is
This is
interesting.
interesting. It
Oh,
should work though. I think this is a losing strategy
you think
for
so?
hit 'em up. Yes, it's cheesy. I
I'm
can
not
work
sure,
with.
because
And that
of
rogue
how
island
fast
is
the
huge.
but how fast the Nexus got here. He is
Uh,
making a Nexus and a really late gateway, so this can actually pay off. And we see even
can pay off.
and now we see one more barracks,
He's
but
gonna
the
scout it.
problem is that he's scouting it with the gas. It's in range.
That's painful, but it's gonna finish at least.
Yeah, but it doesn't know
And yes,
about.
he's gonna get away.
Oh, but look at this! Look at this! Oh shit! Look at this! He scouts it.
Yeah, I told you. Told you he's scouting it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and now we see so many SCVs and
yeah. I
just
think he should
3
pull
Marines.
4 more SCVs because if he wants to produce out of 2 barracks continuously, I think he only
3
needs like
barracks.
4. Yeah. Then I would mine with 6 SCVs.
Yeah, but
So
you think 6 SCVs is enough?
yes,
But he
6
needs to
SCVs should be enough.
take care of this cannon as well.
If the cannon goes up, it's
I
over.
think this is over.
If the cannon goes up, it's over.
Yeah, this is over. There's too
That
many
is-
zealots. Cannon is up.
That
This
is, by
is
the way,
just-
why you don't do weird bio rushes like this, because a single cannon will just shred those marines, and
Yeah, ouch.
you need. How many marines do you need?
I don't know.
Unstable marines to kill.
But if you looked at the stream last
cannon.
week, it's like some some bio builds from Terror U. 2 games in a row, he made 10-10 racks in the middle. It was crazy.
I didn't see that. I was.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
busy.
you were studying, but that was amazing. I must say.
Yeah, since like a fun.
Oh, this is
Replay to
interesting.
watch.
Hit 'em up just switched race here in the next
Oh,
game.
did he?
Yeah, on Gold
Nice.
Rush, he just goes in for the next build here. So next, it's on Gold Rush, and he just jumps in to take the to play Zerg on Gold Rush instead of.
All right, you can start.
Yeah, 2 sec. Now you're there. Yeah, let's go.
It's interesting. Can you race a pick in BWCL?
I think so.
I mean, even if it would have been against the rules, it doesn't matter if the wall doesn't claim it's an
Yeah,
mistake.
and I think the
So-
world doesn't care at all.
Yeah, I don't think.
But
he
I'm not.
cares.
I think in BWCL, we don't really know the people we're gonna play. So beforehand, so I think you can pick whatever race you want to. Okay, so we have the Magenta Protoss in the 9 o'clock, and at the 12 o'clock we have the Red Hit 'em Up in playing Zerg this game actually.
I guess he's going to cheese him, and he might figure, oh, if I'm playing Zerg, I might have better chances cheesing him
But,
because Zerglings are very strong, definitely stronger than the Marines.
no 9 pool anyway. It's a normal Overlord timing. And,
Yeah.
But we see the one that's playing a bit cheesy, maybe the Walt, playing an in-game gate, door gateway.
Oh yeah, I didn't comment on that actually.
Yeah. I've seen more and more Protoss is going this strategy actually, with the in-gate.
It's not super bad. I mean, it's also not super good, but it's very tricky for the Zerg. The Zerg needs to know a lot of theory to refute some of the openings that Protoss can do.
The problem is
Even
that
if they're not
sometimes
really
they can go.
theoretically sound.
If you don't scout them, they can go 2 gate in base. They can go, and you can't see it actually, or they can go for
1 gate gas openings.
yeah, 1 gate gas. They can go for fast Reaver or fast DT or fast Yeah, they have so many
Well,
options in there, and if you can't get in there and scout, I think it's really hard to figure out what they actually are doing.
okay, 12 edge temple. This is working out nicely for hit 'em up now.
Yeah,
So when it comes to Protoss one base builds, you usually go into a C core or CC core, and then you scout and want to figure out what you're doing.
that's what not what
On
DeWalt is
gate
doing anyway. DeWalt is doing, no idea what.
is gonna do a nexus.
Yeah, but that's
Uh,
really scary. Can't he just ling him?
well, the nexus is on the semi-island base,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. He's
You have to
taking.
get to
Oh
it,
yeah, I see, I see.
and that's a bit cheesy.
But can't he ling him
Uh,
anyway?
well, he's scouting, and there is not pool ready yet, and he's gonna make those links now. He sees it now.
Yeah.
All those eggs morph at the same time, so those are all links. Because there's no delay, he sees that third hatchery, so he knows this is not going to be an all-in most likely. Also, he can build a shield battery here. He has another salad on the ready. He's making a third salad. He's pulling the one salad back, so he can block up
What can
that ramp.
actually happen here is he can take his overlord down to the minerals and put 4 drones with this, and just ling him.
Yeah, that would actually work if he were to do it.
Yeah,
If
but
he
it looks like he doesn't want to. He's playing it safe.
the info is just missing, you know.
Yeah, I think he's. But I'm not
It
sure why he took the overlord away that quickly, because he can actually go when he sees the cybernetics go finish. He doesn't need to stay outside with
Oh, this is Cybercore into Forge. This is
yeah.
an interesting build.
Yeah, this is this is
And
something
very good
else.
for this map, by the way. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, thank you for the follow, Hatta. Thanks a lot.
Oh wow, and he's still scouting the Zerg.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, hit him up really needed to get in there and stay in as long as possible. He needs to sack that Overlord.
And now he scouts the Hydroden. So he sees that
Yeah.
there will come Hydras here. And I think the best for hit him up now is maybe to fake the Hydra push and not go all in with it. But this is interesting. He's still making the Stargate even when he sees that his free hedge Hydra.
I think he just doesn't want to cancel it, and Zerg is so scary if you're playing one base because you're so brittle.
But he's
You
not
can die
playing.
at pretty much
He's not
any
playing the
time.
normal one base because he have the semi-island one.
Yeah, still, but it's still in one base opening. So your economy is going to be a lot weaker than it's supposed to be.
Oh, but look at this control.
This is some really good value, by the way. This is insane.
Yeah.
Well, that base was...
Oh no, he's losing everything he hit him up. I'm not sure what happened with his control here.
Well, the
It
base
was-
location wasn't optimal.
It was, yeah, but
It's
it
like-
was. He lost 2 drones. He lost 8 Zerglings against 3
Three zealots, yeah.
Zealots. Yeah, I think that's too
You should have
much.
never engaged with 8 Zerglings,
No.
basically, unless you have 12 Lings against 8 Zealots, you shouldn't engage.
His economic is in shambles here. We see 19 drones against
Yeah,
35.
and it's pretty much over now because
He
look
can't
at
get
that.
in here. Yeah.
Look at that. Process on 35 workers.
Yeah.
There's a Corsair on the way, so he's safe against Mulisks, and he's getting at infinite scouting information.
And soon we have the
And
Reaver.
Reaver gonna pop out soon. Oh wow, he's even gonna go shuttle before Reaver.
Yeah.
If
He's
he,
playing very confident here, our pros play.
Yeah. I wonder if he had been a little bit more aggressive, if he actually could have sniped that cannon and slipped past. I think he should have pulled the trigger because it was his best chance to win it.
Yeah.
Because this Corsair is going to find some value. It's very likely that he's going to find another Overlord to kill.
His scout's
Because
good
there's
anyway.
nothing
And
at home. There's nothing at home to defend the Overlords. Okay, there's a Hydra now, great.
yeah. And he's
but
not
there's no
overcommitting
rules
to
at
the...
the map.
Zerg is not overcommitting with the Hydras here. He's making... going into 5 hatch instead.
Yeah, Zerg basically wants to contain him, but what
It actually looks
fate
like...
to do is
Yeah, it looks like DeWalt is playing with him a bit. Him making free robotics. He's playing this as an island map. He doesn't take this really seriously, I guess.
well, third robotics is a bit weird, but he didn't have to build any Corsairs because he's skipping the layer.
Yeah.
Not the layer, sorry, the spire. So you can afford a third robotics, I suppose.
Yeah, he has good
So
economics. He's on
it's like,
41 probes, so he's
yeah,
not really having a problem with economics. And he's not using the gates a lot, so here we'll see the first drop coming in. Oh,
honestly, this is
really
over.
good, yeah, really good polo out here from Zerg, but there is no
This is
units
already doing
to help it
damage.
anyway. Yeah. Now we see the Hydras. Actually, a really good thing against this strategy when you see Reavers, it's go for the burrow as fast as you can.
Yeah, but he needed to go for that sooner, I think.
Yeah, but right now it's still good
He's
because
gonna lose that pull.
every time they drop, instead of pulling the drones, you just get them into the ground and you don't lose any of them. So I think
Okay,
is there a speed on the shuttle?
yes, there is, and there's a second shuttle with 2 more Reavers.
Yeah, coming here.
And look, he doesn't even have to go for Corsairs because he knows there is no spire.
Yeah, but he
And if
didn't
there's no
lose a
spire,
lot of. He didn't lose almost anything. He just lost the pool here. Oh, but this will be interesting because now
still
he's...
crushing.
Yeah, he needs to rebuild it to use the sunken here. Let's see. Now we're using the high ground to go in with 2 more Reavers. We don't see the extra Reaver damage on the Scarabs yet, but it will come. This is a very good attack here. Oh, and one more drop upstairs as well.
Oh my god, and now he's gonna get those.
Oh, great value. Great value. 14 kills on these 2 Reavers. Oh, but he lost 1 Reaver and the shuttle,
at that point.
and he lost the second Reaver. True.
He's gonna take another base, and the Zerg is playing this in an aggressive 5 hatch, or is it? Yeah, it's even a 6 hatch Hydra style, but there isn't any base to attack. You know. Also, you don't want to attack against Reavers really. So I think he has to drop this. If he doesn't go into drop, he basically is gonna get harassed all game long.
And we see here killing all the Hydras on the 12 o'clock. That's really good here for DeWalt. Actually, he's just getting more and more damage done here.
This is just crushing.
Now he's taking a third as well. One more island. Oh, they killed each other there. Very nice.
Yeah,
and
that's
one more attack here on the third. But the Scarab didn't connect there. But now we can just go into the 12 o'clock again, and there's a lot of drones just trying to move. Oh, he killed one really good Scarab there. And the Reavers are still trying, not trying, they are making a lot of damage here.
If you're Zerg, don't skimp on the Spire.
No, but the problem was that he made the 3 hatch Hydra instead trying to bust him, and that delayed his lair a really big time. And now we see the third getting attacked again. Oh, this is too much damage. This is GG. I'm calling it. This is over.
GG for a long time.
Yeah. But now it's really over. Oh. This is painful to see as a Zerg player, I must say.
I think it's quite cathartic, to be honest.
Yeah. Now
For
I
me,
want
it's
to see some.
play at least.
Now I want to see some scouts.
Oh, come on.
You think that's
Why?
bad,
Why
man?
go? No, but just mass only reavers and shuttles
Yeah,
at
but
this point.
it's
It's much more
wonderful
fun.
to make them. They are a wonderful unit, and they are not
Only with
appreciated.
upgrades.
They are not appreciated by you Protoss players.
That's not true. I love playing scouts against Zerg.
When you go in with 11 speed scouts, that's the most beautiful thing when you see them killing everything. Oh, so many reavers here. 6 reavers
Yeah,
coming out of this.
as I say, no need to go for scouts. Just go into
Oh.
mass reavers and mass shuttles.
Yeah, I know you don't need the scouts, but they are beautiful. That was my point. Oh, look at this. How fast they kill stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
absolutely love. Oh, yeah.
Hit him up with assault.
Yeah.
No,
I think maybe that was DeWalt was like after the first game he was sure that he was a much better player than this one, and he was like, let's go for a build that really embarrassing him. Maybe I'm not sure, but I'm
no,
not
it's
sure why hit him up. Is he a
beautiful
Zerg player
game.
or a Terran player?
The Wolves played a beautiful game with a beautiful strategy and just punished.
Yeah, he punished him big time, but I'm not
Yes.
sure that it would have been working real good if you played a better player.
A better player would have not lost that many Hydralisks. They would have taken another third base, I think.
Yeah, true. So I think it was.
And I think they would have sniffed out that what he's doing with the Overlord. So it's like a lot of mistakes leading up to the position that he found himself in later.
Yeah, but it's not like really shocking that DeWalt won the first game. Oh, Mindflayer say that DeWalt was an asshole.
Nah,
I think that's harsh, man. Do you really think that?
no mind flayer.
I think you are a bit too harsh there, Mindflow. But I really
That
like you, so
honestly,
let's.
I think that is just what Protoss has to do if Protoss goes for Corsair Reavers and there is no Spire, you just go full on into Reaver drops and stay safe. Especially on a map like this where it can't be broken.
True.
It's like Zerg cannot really attack him that easily.
Yeah, it's really hard to attack him, especially when he goes for that strategy that he went for.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a Spire because you forfeit every air control and you cannot scout because your overlord's gonna get picked off.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have a Spire against the Corsair Reaver.
Okay, now they
I
ask. Yeah. I think it's not Mind Flayer. I think you are a bit wrong here. I know, I see your point, and I think he did the strategy because he knows that it was a sure win. The thing is that build is a bit safer than making like a normal build, and you need to deal with the Hydrobust. Now he didn't need to deal with the Hydrobust, and it was a sure win because he's a better player. So I see your point then, but I don't think it was like a bad manner thing. Okay, so let's get into our next game here. And Quark, please
I cannot join.
what?
Unable to join game. The
Okay,
host
let's try
may
again.
already launched the game or started it. Whatever.
Let's try again. Now, Quark, no, like what do you call it when you tell him beforehand? No
Go.
spoilers. Yes, spoilers was the word I was looking for. Oh,
There's
thanks for the
spoilers
follow,
for it.
Quark. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the next game. It's Vadi, the Swedish player, versus Quark. And we can see the Quark are from the UK. And Quark will play in the lovely color of magenta. in the top right corner, and in the bottom left corner, this is ugly white. Body is the ugly white.
Yeah, I've learned last time.
Yeah, ugly white. Yeah. Yeah. What would you call it? Gray? Is it gray?
Yeah, it's sort of a grayish white.
Yeah.
I refer to it falsely as a broken white, but
Broken white. Yeah.
yeah, but it's actually called off-white in English.
Off white. Okay.
Off-white. Yeah.
I like ugly white. Off white. Yeah.
Yeah, or ugly white if you want to be normative, right?
Yeah.
And if you wanna put certain colors down.
Yeah.
Bad case of colorism, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You know when the show match was, he played in this. I don't know what to call it. I just called it ugly. The color ugly. This grayish, blackish color that you can pick. Okay, so let's see here what it's doing. It's just doing a normal build, and I think we will see 12 Nexus from Quark.
Yeah, pretty standard so far.
Quark is really not pushing the APM here.
No, he never is. He's like Master A in that regard.
Yeah.
He just likes to be
solid,
very thoughtful of how he spends his actions and what is the next thing he needs to do.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing things randomly and doing them quickly.
Okay, people in chat, we have a new game going on now, so please refocus from the last game, and let's get into the next one.
But Body isn't really into chatting much, is he? Oh,
no.
Now he is.
I like Body a lot. Do you know when I really started to like Body? It was a game he played versus Oija on Plasma. And Oija went for carriers. And the response was Valkyries. And I was like, does that work? And it works so well. It was so funny to watch it.
Valkyries just drain shields on carriers because shields take full damage from everything.
Yeah.
So it's basically, if you just have like 4 Valkyries to take away all the carrier shields, that's pretty strong already.
Yeah, it worked really well. He had so many Valkyries, and he controlled them so well. So he was very close to winning. He still lost the game, but it was because of Oija's push against him. But it was really fun to see how well he did it. So Body became a favorite for me after that. People that use Valkyries in TVP, they get the favorite stars.
Yeah, they need to have an.
Oh, let's see here. Medal. I think we have a big problem here for Quark actually.
Yeah, it's a standard thing.
Yeah, when you try to do a 12.
The bunker is getting delayed.
Next.
Yeah, and he's pushing out with that salad. He needs to get on top of
those. But there will come...
No.
Now we see the vultures coming.
Another salad, and that vulture's taking damage. That's huge.
Let's see if he can hold this, Quark.
Nice.
Oh, no.
That's fine, the Dragoons are out.
Yeah.
Dragoons are out, the SCV is going down.
He need to pull more probes down.
I guess it's fine. I would save those probes, but it doesn't matter. If he's saving those... he's in a good spot.
Oh.
Basically, this Nexus has to go down for Quark not to be massively ahead.
Yeah, but now the bunker is up, so let's see if he can...
No, there is no
can
Marine.
He get in? Yeah, one Marine was standing there and waiting. Let's see if...
He's gonna get in.
He will not get it. It's dying right... Oh, it was so close to getting into the bunker. Let's see here what's happening. The more Marines are coming.
180 APM from 70, and what?
GG, Body did it.
Yeah,
Body lost.
Honestly, you're so far ahead. If you pull like how many, I didn't pay close attention to how many SUV he pulled. If you pull like 8, that's a normal amount.
I think it
If you
was
pull
8,
like
yeah.
10, you're really committing.
Yeah.
So if you hold that off with a 12 Nexus, you're just
Crazy game there.
you're already winning basically,
Yeah,
and it's a
well
matter of
played there.
technique. At that point, it was just a matter of technique, and Quark had that technique for sure. So
Okay, yeah, that was very, very interesting.
yeah, still kind of a respectful GG from Buddy, because
Yeah.
you could force Quark to play it out still.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I thought that was a really, really, really good game here for Quark to
Yes,
not
it feels
die
always
from.
nice
But
if you win out of the bat, because that build fails.
yeah, now
I
we
mean,
have.
it's very standard for Terran to push to make that 8 SUV push, because I cannot join again. You gotta rehost. It's very standard
Thank
for
you,
Terran to make
Blizzard.
that 8 SUV push, because it has such a high win rate, I guess.
Can you get
Win
in
rate
now?
is no. I'm gonna
Thank you,
restart the game.
Blizzard.
You restart your game as well.
Yeah. I really think that Blizzard is not giving a crap about Broad War anymore. Doesn't work?
Okay, restarting the game.
Okay, so everyone, let's pray to the higher gods that
Yeah,
Dreamhaven
to
will
Blizzard
buy.
RNG.
What?
Let's play to the Blizzard RNG. Unable to join
Yeah.
game.
Okay, I don't even see when you getting into when you leave and come back.
Okay, that's weird. So you are displaying the enter and leave messages, I take it?
I don't get your messages now. Let's see here.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also try sending me the replays and just
Yeah,
start again.
we'll try that. Let's do one last time here.
Alright.
I'm sorry, you guys. In chat, this is not the best content for you, but Blizzard is not. Yeah, you can't. Let's send you the replays then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot. Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard.
So annoying.
Okay, so let's.
And you've restarted your game as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can you
Okay.
get it?
Yeah. I'm extracting.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a short break for you guys. Okay. I'll just put the stream on this 60-second commercial break. Do you have it?
Yeah, yeah. Just a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, can you join?
No? Do you have password on?
Yeah. It's 1.
I can't. No! I'm getting in.
Nice.
Oh! This is
Okay.
working now. Really good. Look. Something is working.
Great.
Okay, so let's get into the next game.
Gonna start?
Yeah, let's start. And everyone, if you when we have breaks like that, feel free to push the subscribe button down below. I really need some subscriptions. I only have 2, so just hit the subscribe button when you are feeling for it. And everyone will be pleased about that. Okay. Let's see what we get here. This is the map Camelot. What do you think about?
Camelot.
Yeah, what do you think about this map for a
Very
pro
good for
player?
Terran.
Yeah.
It's very good for Terran. Very small. You can push across very quickly with the 2-1 push, and then if the Protoss counterattacks, you can easily defend, and mostly are in time to defend against that counterattack as well. So Protoss is really having a tough time on that map.
Oh, you started game 3.
No, I started game 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Let's get out of here anyway. Let's
Perhaps.
leave. Yeah, I think
Alright.
you started the wrong one. Maybe they gave it in the wrong order then.
Well, the file name said game 2. Yeah, it said game 2.
Yeah, I have the same. But then it's okay. So let's go for the polypod game then.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so
This is
not on us.
this is not on us. Yeah, not we not bad, you bad.
So did Quark give you a tip in
yeah,
the chat?
yeah, he said it in chat.
All right.
Okay, so let's see if I can. Maybe, Quark, if you haven't said anything in chat, we could have just thought that this was game 2, you see, and no one had to know.
But he already said that you're going to lose anyway, so.
Yeah, but let's not talk about the game results here, you guys.
Yeah.
In chat. I think it's better if we have no spoilers. Spoil less, subscribe more is a motto we have on this channel. Okay, so we have 1-0, and now we have Quark in the majestic color magenta. And we have white in... no, this is the same. This is grayish white, or broken white, or off-white.
Yeah, off-white.
Yeah, in the top
proper
right
English.
corner. Yeah, this is the tournament that you're looking is at BWCL. So yeah, this is a tournament. Okay, so this is our second series for today. The first series was easily won actually by DeWalt. He won 2 straight games, quite short one.
Very beautiful games, by the way.
So the format is 4 1-on-1s, and then we end with a 2-on-2 actually. So that's the format, and we have the lovely player Scarfs with us today.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, it's lovely when he's joining me.
Yeah, it was always nice to join you. It's very fun, very much fun.
Yeah, in the show match, you see, we had the lovely player Bonif to cast with me.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you found a good replacement for me when I was busy.
Yeah. Because you couldn't do it, so I had to replace you with someone on equal ground. So I took Bonif.
Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. Vody has taken a gas.
Yeah.
But it's a weird Sim City at the bottom. Almost as if he wanted to go for a gasless expansion.
Yeah, it looks like a gasless expansion, but it's not.
And now he's cutting gas, right? So it's basically a a factory expansion,
Yeah.
normal.
I would
With
like it.
some city
What
at
I
the bottom.
really like sometimes if when people do this fake out, when they do the bunker, and then they go for 2 facts
Oh, you
in
think
between.
that's what it is? But
No, I
he's not
don't
throwing
think
gas
that's
for
what
it.
it is now. No, because he pulled gas, so it can't be right. Or
Yeah, it can't be.
is this just one
I mean, it
factory
might be
push?
some kind of FD.
Yeah, one factory push maybe.
Yeah, some sort of FD perhaps. Well, let's see if yeah he's queuing a 4th Marine, so this is most likely going to be some kind of FD. Might be 6 Marine FD. Who knows? He's lifting the factory. Okay, just misclick. Body's still scouting out Quark and sees that everything is pretty much standard. Sees 23 Nexus on time. And the
Will
Dragoon
he?
is gonna
Oh, but
go
this is
scout.
what's happening. Oh no, what's it doing? He's just
He
letting
pulled
the.
an SUV on the ramp and he's doing it and
Oh,
he might even trap it. This is
but he needs
brutal.
to put
Oh,
it there then.
but he gets. Oh my god!
Oh, now we see. Oh, now
Nice
we
body
see.
blocking. Nice body blocking. He really wants to kill that Dragoon before he can scout.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I said he needs to pull that SUV and put it on top of the ramp. It was a slight miss macro.
Pork, please don't say stuff like that. Don't say rip and stuff. No one except you and Vodi have seen this game. We have no idea if it's a rip or whatever it is.
I think I might have to do the not the ban hammer but the timeout ban hammer stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna time out a future player.
Yeah.
Sounds beautiful, I think.
Let's see here what's happening now then. We see 1 tank and 5 marines coming.
Yeah, we had a consensus that it was gonna die Quark, you're right.
Yeah, but still, we should not know anything about if you're gonna die or whatever.
Yeah, I mean you gotta think about our suspense, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And the suspense is very important.
Okay, yeah.
I think this was an overreaction with the pro pull.
Yeah, me too, me too. I think
I mean,
he had
yeah,
3.
all right.
There is 3 dragoons and he could just target the tank
No,
before this happens. But now the problem is that he can't even have observer because he's killing the robotics, so...
That's just what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Well... No, I see.
Thanks for the follow, Clickmare.
Thanks for the follow.
Now we're...
If he had Siege now, he could just kill him. And Siege is about to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice mind drags. I clearly underestimated the amount of mines he had on those vultures.
True,
Also,
true.
he's clumping them up.
But still, this is a great position here for Vodi, still.
Yes, very much.
Because he lost so many probes back there. He's on 19 probes. No observer. So he's really afraid of mines. And now we can just see Vodi building up here. Thanks for the follow also, you know Nom Cocky Master. Nom Cookie Master, yeah. Thank you for the follow. This is great. We're soon at 200 followers. That's really good.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are tuning into those BWCL casts that we're doing.
Yeah. I think it's because of you, though.
It's charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm throwing back my neck, you know, and
Yeah, waving your hair.
yes. like Conan the Barbarian, of course.
Yeah, he lost a lot of probes by the rush there, Phil.
Yeah, 38 to 24.
Yeah. So the follow-up for Vody is a very safe one instead of...
What? Both vultures escape? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Both
5 health on
550.
both of them. Let's go and repair them as well. We
Yeah,
want
yeah,
them
you
to
should
survive.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it saves you a lot of money if you.
yeah, but Terrans
You.
doesn't care about the vultures almost. After they use their minds, they are like, let them die. They are... Terrans are
Still a good
very...
unit.
Yeah, but Terrans are very... very bad at that kind of thing. They don't really like their own units. They think as them as waste.
No, Protoss don't like their own units when they sacrifice them in minefields.
Yeah.
Out of mines, no.
Yeah,
Let's
the
once
seal is
started.
just moving out and the sealers are just running right into mines. Thought about being a sealer, that would be horrible.
Yes, horrifying actually.
Yeah.
Oh, mine drag, mine drag, mine drag.
Oh!
No, mine drag.
So good. So good
Oh.
targeting with the tanks. Look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so
And
good.
no tank side. Okay.
So
Finally,
good.
3 going down.
Yeah, because of the damage, not that he
Yeah.
damaged himself.
Well, at least he's clearing those tanks. That's not bad.
Yeah, but I must say,
Well,
I'm
it was
so
cost.
impressed of that.
Still 28 prep, so he's been cutting.
Yeah, cutting a
Preps
lot.
that game, and went all in.
But you saw that was
And
some really nice things going on there. You saw there was so much attack going on, and he still didn't shoot one single shot at the sealers.
Yeah, that was very nice.
That's high skill. I think
If he had
Vody
done
is
that,
becoming
he
better
lost
than
natural.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vody is like being more and more of a top player, and I've seen him play some show matches and stuff, and I see him in Red Cup clan and so on, and he's really coming up there, being better than better for every day that's going, and I think that in like 1 year or something he can be participating in really high level play. He's high level now as well, but I mean like S ranked or something. I think he's more of an A ranked player right now. High A rank, but still.
Yeah, he plays like an A rank at least.
Yeah, I think he is like highly up there. But I think he could improve a bit more.
Actually, quite nice. This is really nice. I think it's a good effort.
Yeah.
Also with the DT, of course, but it's not quite enough.
No, and the thing is that we see that even if he would lose this base, he would still win the game, because you see here there is 8 barracks coming here. There's just too much Terran in coming here, so.
Yeah, that's usually a GG question.
And he answers correctly, so yeah. I love that. Oh.
I mean, they play top versus bottom usually. I mean,
yeah.
If they were playing melee, he could have just given him vision.
Yeah, true. But that's not really a thing that yeah. I see your point. Okay, so we have 1-1. And now let's get into the third game then. Many players, many views here that I don't have on my channel usually. So thank you for tuning in. There are many inactive BWCL casters, and I think Vincent is very sick. I'm not sure if he has corona or something, but I really wish him health and well-being here.
Yes, I hope so too. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he really is. And even if when he was so tired and he was so down, he still tried to help me a bit on my cast when I asked him a few questions, but he didn't even have the strength to sit up in bed. So I thought that maybe I should not.
I hope it's nothing serious.
No, I'm not sure. I thought maybe. I think he's sick. I'm not sure what's really happening with him, but he was really ill. So I hope he will recover soon. If you are a believer, send in a prayer for him. If you're not, become a believer so you can send in some prayers. Okay, so we have the same colors here. We have the magenta Protoss and we have the off-white body on Camelot. And we have a follower, Lucas Perucci. Maybe from Italy. Welcome, Lucas Perucci.
Feel good today says, man couldn't have turned Z 180 just for the giggles. Well, I don't think Quark would have bought that. Would you?
Yeah.
Would you have bought that, Quark?
I don't think so.
Yeah, mind flayer. Send him some iced tea.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
So this is going to be a 12 Nexus again.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not sure why he's doing the 12 Nexus on the maps where there are just 2-player maps.
Well, I guess it's
Maybe
kind
he
of
wants
a nice
to
map
have
for Terran. You might want to get a head start on it.
Yeah, or maybe he wants to have the rush from Terran and try to hold it.
Oh, 12 Gateway. Look at that.
Interesting.
That's...
Yeah, so maybe this is the thing that he wants to do he wants to lure him out to speed attack him and then try to hold it.
Well, it has worked before.
Yeah, so let's see if he can do it once again. And let's see what this is from Body though.
So Body will rush him.
You think so?
Again, yeah, of course, especially in Camelot. I mean, it was cross positions on Polypoid last time.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No. It was Eclipse.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
But this is a smaller map than Eclipse.
Yes, exactly. It's such a small map that was along the lines of what I wanted to tell.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he has to do it again. Well, he doesn't have to, but I think it's the correct response. The pros, namely Flash, has figured out for Terran players.
It's not the same really because he attacked with a few Marines last time. Now he's really...
Yeah, he's building more Marines, so...
Yeah, I think this
but
is
he
more...
shouldn't take this fight.
No.
Really shouldn't take this fight.
I think he should just
Every
go
hit
back
on the
and
Marine
wait
is
for the
just bad.
Vulture. Just go back and wait for the Vulture to come out here. Oh, one Marine died.
Not that bad, but he needs to get the 4th Marine out of the way because the Vulture is clumping up. Okay, now finally.
Okay, now we see...
He's bringing 9 SCVs now, one's a bit battered.
Oh, this
is still going to be tough.
Yeah, let's see here. He needs to target the Sealot very, very fast.
I think he engaged a little bit too quick. And those probes are doing some good damage. This is going to be a hold, I think.
Yeah, maybe he needs to go back right now because he's... I think that...
but he doesn't lose. He may not lose that goon. Just keeping it alive. Oh.
He can't let the bunker
Oh,
finish, and he didn't.
I think he could have let it finish because he could have focused the Marine instead.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
But
was scary.
and
Okay, and now we see Vardid will not leave the game this time that he did before because he
I think he got
survives
more
with
done.
more done, and
And he has those
tries to
vultures
hold
out on the
this.
map, you know.
Yeah.
I think last time he went for a couple tanks, and now he's gonna slip by.
Oh,
This
but
is-
this is very bad micro here from Quark. Actually, he's not let him in talk. Oh, but look at the run by with the vultures
yeah, yeah.
going
That's what I'm
around.
talking about.
Oh shit! But now why doesn't he attack
Not
with
too
the
much damage
dragoons?
done so far.
He can attack with the dragoons here, right into Vadi's
Yeah,
main.
on the
There's
task he
nothing
stacks.
in Vadi's main.
I think this might cost Quark the game.
He needs to go right now.
Yeah, he needs to attack and go. There's nothing here. He needs to pull SCVs, which he does.
Yeah.
That Dragoon needs to go back.
But there's
because he wants
only
to get
11,
shot on.
only 11 probes for Quark, but he will.
But he has the second Nexus, it's fine.
Yeah.
And he has that presence. Why is he so scared? He just needs to get on top of that tank.
I'm not
It's
sure.
just one tank and two Marines. Even if you
And
lose...
now, but he's waiting for more.
Especially
units.
now.
Now
go,
we can
go.
just go and win this.
Yeah, but meanwhile mines could be on the way. If he had a vulture popping out, he could lay
Yeah.
3 mines. And then he would have
I
to
think
clear
Quark will
like
take
these two.
this, won't he?
I think he should take it. I mean,
think he can.
I don't see how Quark holds this off.
How? Oh, this is a win for him. Now we see the mine here. Oh, but look, that was really good surround.
The SCVs are doing a lot of damage here.
Oh, but this is still so much.
Honestly, just he doesn't have to
One
overcommit
tank
or
left.
anything. Oh, this is gonna die. It's gonna die. But a second is... No tank on the way. He's building a vulture.
Vod is dying
I
here.
think that's a mistake. If there was another tank popping out, he would be in a much better position now. Oh yes, and he focused down that SCV.
And now, but now he's safe. Now there's one mine, and he needs to go back to that mine.
Yeah, but he knows the mine's location. He could just stutter stab it. If he stutter stabbed it, I think he could deal critical.
Maybe he doesn't know how
damage.
many it is. But isn't this?
I think he just saw one vulture, so he knows.
But
Okay,
Quark should
he
win
killed the
this
vulture
game,
and he laid two mines, and this one mine had already taken 10 damage. So I think he knew the location. I think he really should have gone for the patrol micro.
Can Vodi actually go back from this game?
Now
I think what we can see here is what I like to see here is going directly into carriers here. I would like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, just go for goons and go to Stargate carriers. What can he do against that?
To be honest, I think there's nothing much that what he can do at that point. He doesn't have a CC yet. Okay, it's about 3/4 done. No, not
more than
3/4,
half.
Two-thirds.
Yeah,
Two-thirds done. So.
But still, I'm just like. Now we need to think about how can
Quark still lose this? You mean?
I don't think Quark will lose this. He just mind fucked us in chat, maybe.
Yeah. What a nasty boy.
Yeah.
And I thought British are nasty.
I'm not sure. But
Are you drinking at least a cup of tea, Quark? Okay, the command center is done. He's floating it slowly onto the mining site.
Yeah, but he should not be
And
able to come back here. 25 SCVs to 39. But Vod is a really good player, so maybe a great run by or something. But I will still. I
was just going to mass speed shuttles, I think.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, just.
That's the new meta style from. I think Best really made this happen.
Well, it's gaining popularity every couple of years. It feels like
Yeah, but I
because
think
there were
best.
times where it has been very popular before.
Yeah, did you see best versus light on
No,
the?
didn't see it yet.
There's so much good games there, and there's a lot of speed shuttle with storms.
Yeah, that's
Going in with
there,
four
there's
speed
a very
shuttles, storm
famous.
everywhere.
There is a very famous reach clip where he drops out his 4 HTs with full energy and he just storms a whole tank line.
Yeah, I
And there
remember. I
dies.
you have seen it. It's wonderful.
Yes,
But I really like how Best plays PVT right now, and I think Best is really coming up to becoming one of the best Protosses right now.
I hope so. Best is definitely one of those players who should have won a lot more tournaments.
Yeah, but the
For the skill
problem
level
is
he has, I
right now the Zergs are so great.
I think that's a big issue for Protoss in general at the moment. Even
Yeah,
though they're doing quite well,
yeah, but
the
Soma
Pro
and
teams, the
Queen are.
Zergs are really inventing new stuff,
Yeah,
and it's very hard for pros to stay on top of it and react. And
yeah,
because Zero is so innovative. The same goes for Hero.
yeah. Hero, yeah.
I'm actually not sure how good Hero is. I think he has
I,
come back recently from the military,
yeah,
like a couple
maybe he
months
is.
ago.
I'm not. I don't think he's one of the. He's the thing with him is he's really organized player. The builds are really there. Like the build orders are 100%, but it's very standard. And I think the player that will be top in like 1 year, he's almost there is Suma. I think he will win everything soon.
Yes, and of course Soma is the biggest inventor of the Zerg race at the
Yeah, and
moment.
he's young as well.
And he's young.
I think he will be better than Queen and all those players. And
At some point, yeah.
and I think it's interesting what Flash is doing with the random, but I'm not sure it will work out. Okay, so let's see here. We see that Quark is up 50 supply here, but I'm not sure what he's really after here. Is it?
He just wants to bash the tank line. He
Yeah,
just sees that there is no mines. There is nothing but tanks and 2 turrets,
I
so
think this is
he doesn't
still.
really care. He has a shuttle. He can fly around those turrets and drop on top of the tanks.
Yeah, let's see here
There,
what he will do.
because there's so much dead airspace. Okay, Volley sees the shuttle coming in, but I think dropping, cell bombing those tanks. Yes, and now he moves in
Oh, that's really good.
because he forces a siege,
Yeah,
and this is GG.
this is a
No,
GG.
he cannot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vody lost. Oh, so Quark, you just tricked us there.
what a naughty Brit.
Yeah, very naughty. Okay, very good play here for Quark actually.
Congratulations, Quark. Well played. I've really enjoyed those games.
Yeah, I think the problem with the rush there from Vody again is that he went into the trap of Quark 2 times with it. Maybe I'm not sure that you really need to.
He missed microed and he engaged too quickly with.
Yeah, but can't you actually just go into to 2 gates or something and slow push it? Do you need to go for that quick push as a Terran there?
Yes, you cannot let Protoss get away with that. If you let Protoss get away with a successful 12 nax, Protoss is ahead. I mean, it's not game ending, but it's a nice lead.
Yeah.
There is basically no real threat from Terran. There's no timing that they can hit. I mean, of course, they can always try and go for the 5 factory play or a 7 factory 2-1
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But you just scout the gateway, the factory count, and adapt your gateway numbers.
True. I will try to make here Oija versus Ash Dream.
It's open life.
What have you made?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. I have D&D on this, so I don't. really see. Okay, let's get into the next game here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me just 2 seconds here, and then we will get into our next game for you, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it's 1-1 right now. Ash versus iRk, and I think it if Ash wins this, I think it's a little bit of a it's not what you expect, right?
Sorry, what did you say?
If Ash would to win this, it would have been a bit of an upset, right? I think iRk must be the favorite.
But I think it favors iRk, yeah.
Yeah.
But Rima is also an S rank, so it's a very scary player.
Yeah, and I think the weakest matchup for Oija is PvP, so he's really struggling PvP. We have seen Oija beating like Eon Sug, Frio. We've seen him beating a lot of great Terran players, but every time he go up against the best Protosses like Bonith or DeWalt, he's struggling so much. So. I actually saw a show match, Oija versus PRL or PRT or something, and that was the most weird games I ever seen. Actually, Oija was playing quite standard, but his opponent played so weird, so Oija didn't know what to do because he was like, "What's happening?" Are you still there, Scops?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh yeah.
Just talking with Quark in the chat.
Oh yeah, I see.
So 2 gates from Dreamer. I like seeing that 10-12 2 gates, and oh yeah, just going for a very standard 13 core into a 14 salad, I think.
Or just
especially after seeing that 2 gate.
One thing you can actually try to do is to try to make a manor pylon versus the 2 gate. That's really good because if you because if you try to go across the map, you can't really handle the mana pylon, and if you handle the mana pylon, the rush is slow. So I like that.
Yeah, but look at the pylon placement from Dreamer. He's really scared of that 1 minor pylon, so he puts it there to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, that's good.
Ever. Pretty good nuance.
Yeah. Okay, so we see 3 zealots coming actually. And Oija is just scouting and scouting and scouting. Oija is like a player that is very good at doing stuff like that. To never lose his probe, to keep on having control all the time. And look at this micro here from Oija, and
oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, but that was a
it's
mistake,
fine.
Maybe
it's fine. It's not ideal, but
yeah, but he should not lose probes here. One probe goes down.
One is all right.
Let's see here. 2
okay,
probes.
2 probes. Yeah, but it's going to be fine. He's not cutting probe production.
3 probes.
Okay, 3. That's a little bit painful. But look at this. He can straight counter pressure him. Can straight counter pressure him, and okay, those 2 dragoons are going to pop, but it's still 2 dragoons against the Salad, and the Salad can't force him up the ramp.
Okay, now we'll see.
Because usually you have actually 3 transitions if you go for a 2 gate. Yeah. You either go for 2 gate into macro, basically robotics on 2 gateways and Nexus. Reaver, then there's also 4 gates or DT.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, and C, I think that is a robotic, so it's actually an interesting build that we see here.
And they say
There
that
might be some kind of
Quark says that
variation.
you are wrong. Quark says that the casters are wrong, the Dreamer is ahead. Because Dreamer is up in
it's ahead on
probes.
tech. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm. Well, I think Oya was ahead before because he could have attacked. Because he had a small timing window to attack up the high ground.
Yeah.
And get the information he needed and so on.
But this is good because he attacks before range. Look at this. Oja just hit the timing before range was in.
Yeah, but it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's not working out at all.
Oh, he's losing.
If he wanted to attack, he needed to do it right after defending that attack, and now he's gonna lose Dragoons.
1 Dragoon goes down, but 2 Zealots got down as well. Now there is 5 against 4, so maybe he can engage now. Very good here from Oja. Oh, he doesn't lose. Oh, he lost 1.
Oh, that high ground. Whoa, that high ground.
Yeah.
Brutal, brutal.
Now we see Oja coming in more.
Quark, it depends on how quickly you kill those zealots.
Yeah, Quark. And I must say, the Protoss expert here, for me, it's Scarf, so I trust him.
That's nice.
Yeah, so he will get the blame. So don't say casters. Let's say Scarfs. Call him by his name.
Yeah, I have a name, Quark.
No problem. Okay, so I think Dreamer is in lead here, and he cuts a lot of probes to get out here, and I think Oja will have a hard time to hold this. There is quite a big unit advantage here, so let's see if he can harass this. But what we want to see is him pulling probes right away. I think Oja would hold this, right?
GG.
Oh, I'm not sure.
At what cost is the big question.
Yeah, but he's so far ahead in probes, so losing a lot of
Yeah,
probes.
but he cannot trade those probes efficiently,
true.
I think. That's
But 1 Reaver is coming. If he can hold a bit more, and 1 Reaver is coming as well.
Yeah,
I think he can hold this, and he's still, and he has the
top of the ramp. He's getting it.
Look at this, and with the expand as well. But now goons need to come. Okay, he's still in a worker. Oja is still in a worker lead though, and
have Nexus up.
And the Nexus up. I think this was so close for Oja to die here, actually.
Yeah, I think he would have been rather in Dreamer's position here.
You think so?
Because that attack was very scary.
Quark just said that right now.
Right now it's
is
very
behind.
Yeah, of course he's behind.
Yeah.
Whenever an attack like this fails, you're pretty much behind. But before the attack, I would have been rather in Dreamer's position because it works a lot of the time. I think it has high equity.
Oh, but he will lose the Reaver now. But Oja will still hold this, right?
I think so, because there's a second Reaver popping out.
Yeah, he will hold this with only the goons. Maybe not. Oh, very good micro here. Very intense game. Both of these players are playing their hearts out, actually. But we need to see more probes coming out of Dreamer right now if he wants to catch up here. But right now I think that he's all in. And
Yeah, yeah, he's just all in. I mean, he was at an economic disadvantage and at attack advantage at some point, but that turned into a disadvantage because he didn't go for his own Reavers, since he
true.
had 3 gateways.
And right now, Oja can just take it slow and slow play this because he knows he's up.
Yes, I'm not sure that cutting probes in this position as Oya is really good, but I guess it's all right because he's probably going to hit a timing with a shuttle
Yeah.
and two Reavers. So cutting probes at 42 total makes sense, I think. Also, there is a point where making those probes and building the pylons for the probes isn't really super effective in boosting your income if you compare it to what you have to spend to get the extra probes.
Yep.
So that's a point where you
Yeah, I think he will just try to go across the map here when he
yeah.
gets the.
I mean, he knows he has Reavers and his opponent has
Can
no
I
Reavers.
ask you one thing that I
Yeah.
really thought when PvP? Can't you just
Mhm.
go like goons into speed zealots a lot earlier than what people do in PvP?
You want to get that Reaver.
Okay.
It's if you get it very quickly on one base, you can as some sort of G's.
You can't you just skip it and go straight into speed zealots and
Reavers are
Templar?
really good against Reavers are really good against Zealots.
Yeah,
So
no, but if you have some goons, you can use the zealots to engage the goons, and you can use the goons to engage the Reaver.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
maybe
sure it's
I'm.
been tried by pro players, but
Yeah.
okay.
Two
So he's
Reavers coming in. I
actually
don't.
dropping them here,
Yeah,
and
let's see.
he's targeting the cannon. Very
Oh.
good, very nice.
Yeah,
Because if
but
you target the cannon, you get some probe kills guaranteed, even
yeah,
if he's pulling them correctly.
and now I think he will move in. Now we saw
Yeah, he's
what
just gonna drop those
Dreamer had.
shuttles, slow crawl them in, and I think if you're boxed in a choke like this, there's not much you can do, especially if he's just pushing you with those Reavers.
And let's see where the storm is. Is the storm finished? The storm is soon finished. So if he keeps on attacking here, that would be good because two storms will come soon when the storm upgrade is done. But of course, Oida doesn't know that. But I'm not sure why he just gone back here. I think he's in a great position here. So now let's see if he targets the. Oh, that was a good target. Did you see that? He targeted the Templar.
Yeah.
GG. I think Quark was right in the chat that there was a lot of times in this game where Dreamer was ahead.
Yeah, it's back and forth. Basically, there were a lot of times where Dreamer really could have won, and the game just slipped away after his 3 gate goon attack didn't kill him
Yeah,
because the second Reaver popped, and at that point he was stable because his whole army had been traded and his attack had fizzled out.
yeah. GG everyone. That was fun to watch. And right now we see that we have 4 players, 4 followers left until we have 200. So please feel free to follow this, and it would be lovely if you follow me. But as we used to say in this channel, follow, donate, and subscribe. So please feel free to jump in to subscribe and become top in the thing down below. Okay, let's get into our next game on Polypoid. I'm not. Oh, not Bomb. Oh, Bombastoid. Yeah, that's the same.
All right, Dreamer starting in the top left, and Oyaji is spawning in the top right.
Yeah.
In a blackish gray color.
Okay, I just put speed 2 on. Oh, you did it, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, why can't I take it down too fast? I was just putting all the buttons there, and I was like, where is it? Is it in D? Is it in D? Yeah, that's like a thing when you start a replay. You always go to X2 or X4 directly.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe X8 in the start.
Would be a normal thing to do, usually at the start of a game.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, hell right, nice. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I must complain a bit on your name. Yeah, hell right, nice. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. What a name is that? Just the 1, 2, 3 in the end is really weird, man. But thanks for the follow anyway. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we see the Dreamer is scouting the right way. And here, I think this color that Oija have, this color is ugly.
Yeah, it's something between black and gray. Horrible.
Yeah.
It's very horrible on the minimap. I think it.
Yeah, we can just switch it up to blue versus red if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that so we will not get ugly here. Okay, so we have in the blue, we have Dreamer, and in the red we have Oija or Oija.
Oyaji.
Oyaji.
I wonder if that is a Japanese name.
I'm not sure.
Oyaji. I think it means like.
Is he? I think he when you see him, he doesn't look like a Japanese or something. His name is Johan Persson.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Sweden.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop people from making a Japanese
yeah,
nickname.
of course.
I mean, I'm named after a scarf. It's not Japanese, but but it's still pretty weird. I mean.
Yeah. But what's your real name?
I'm Patrick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we see one Zealot coming in here from Oija.
And that's gonna do some damage.
Yeah, one drone is gone already, and we see.
One probe kill is good.
And a lot of probes are just.
Two.
2 probes.
3 no.
No,
but this
2.
is plenty.
I tried to get in there, but.
That was too greedy. I think if he had just gone away with that, sent it home, he would have been in a 2 probe lead. I mean, it's still nice to have that 1 probe lead.
Yeah. I will tell you, Dipwood, the face cam is there because if you think the game is boring, you can always look at my pretty face. That's why. Okay, so Oija is going for 2 gate, 3 gate? No, 2 gate, maybe into Reaver or something.
He has some 2-gate robotics build. Quite standardish.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting 3-gate from Dreamer, because the Dragoons are not really synced up. But I guess it has to do with the probes lost and the disrupted mining time.
And now he's pulling probes again here, Dreamer.
He's pulling what? Sorry?
He's pulling probes. No, not pulling. What is this? He stopped making probes.
Okay.
Cutting.
Yeah.
Sorry, cutting probes. Not.
Yeah,
pulling.
I was.
Oh yeah. Sorry, he's cutting probes.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be Yeah, this is 3-gate ops.
Okay, Oijai is a Buddhist temple of the Tendai sect in the city of something. In the city of Utsunomiya.
Yeah, G means temple,
Yeah.
but I
So
think
maybe he's a
Oyaji,
Buddhist or something, Oija?
who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it also means something like man. I think it is a certain.
Okay.
Does it mean uncle?
I don't know.
Oyaji?
Where is your OIA when we need you? You need to come in here and explain it to us, man. Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in chat. And look at this. 29 probes from Oyaji and only 20 probes here from Dreamer. But Dreamer is in a huge advantage with the goons. Oh, maybe it's only one more goon. Actually, now the same amount of goons. But right now, I would like to see that Dreamer is trying to take an expansion or something and use this. Oh yeah, I think now he's making a Reaver just to be safe to try to take his next.
I think Oyaji is going to be, or is it pronounced Oyaji?
Oyaji. Oh, let's
Because
just say
he's
Oija. Yeah, because sometimes he's not having the whole thing. Sometimes it's just Oija. You think I'm lazy? You think I should
no.
pronounce Oya? Oh, say it again then.
Oyaji or
Oyaji.
Oyaji or Oyaji.
Oyaji.
It has to be one of those, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This should favor Oyaji at the moment because he has Reavers, but Dreamer doesn't, and his Nexus is not that much slower.
Yep.
And also look at the probe lead.
Yeah.
33 probes to 23. This is quite crushing. Even if that second Nexus is a lot quicker for Dreamer, he can never catch up.
No, and we see that he's not making Reavers. He's going in for the Citadel of Dune instead. And I think maybe Templars.
Yeah, and look at that. That Observer got down.
Yeah.
That's that for the scouting information.
But he got a full scout, so he knows what's going on.
Yeah, still, but you want to keep that Observer alive, especially if you want to attack the Templars. It's really annoying if you have to build another Observer. Rather spend it on Templars and Psystorm.
I think you're totally right here, Quark, that Dreamer is trying to do two things at the same time. He's both going for like this all-in with 3 gates, and then he was like, oh, maybe this will not work, and he just switched it around and tried to play safe with the Observer, getting into Templar Archives and stuff. I totally agree with you that instead go for 5 to 7 gates and just try to crush it. It would have been a better play. I agree with you. Okay, let's see here what Dreamer will do. Now we see a lot of Templars coming, and he will try to storm this. Now we see one Reaver going straight up to the main, and there is nothing to defend that.
Oh, this is going to be quite brutal.
Oh, yep. No, one more.
I can even snipe a Templar. Ouch.
Oh, that's really good. But
that's
I
value
think
right there.
He could have gone one more Scarab right into the
not without sacking the Reaver into shuttle.
Yeah, but maybe it would have been worth it because it was a quite big line. I think he will get 5 or 6 probes with that shot. But right now we see that Dreamer is really getting some probes by himself now. So now it's only 7 probe deficit. Before it was 10 or 11.
I think keeping that shuttle alive is gonna set him up now to drop off 2 Reavers in the main, kill those goons that are defending here. It's gonna get more value now. Or he's just gonna snipe Period Dragoon.
Yeah. I would
That
like
is
for
why.
I would like for Dreamer to make a shuttle and try to make some Templar drops here.
Yes, he needs to, I think.
Thank you all for tuning in.
And look, not having
Oh.
that observer here,
Yeah.
it ends up hurting him because Oya sees it and just drops them. Oh, baits out a storm. There's
That's
so much
very good.
value. There's so much value in playing like this. This is really beautiful, by the way.
But we still see no shuttle here from Dreamer. But I believe that Dreamer's Templars here can do a lot of hurt here. He can hurt Oyaji in a big fight. When they're clumped up, he can just use his 5 Templars and
if he gets to move them across the map, that is.
Yeah.
Because if he sees them moving across the map, he'll try to snipe them with the Reavers, I think.
But this is maybe not the best attack here from Oja because he's going up for the high ground here. But we see some units coming from the back as well.
It's a nice flank with speed zealots, and they're missing in Dreamer's composition.
Oh, very, very good here. The sandwich play from Oyaji.
Yeah, and the Reaver flank as well.
And now we just have a GG.
Yeah, and even if he holds up that main army, which he isn't, he's just gonna drop those Reavers in the main.
Oyaji is a very good player, that's what we know about it. He's a very good player. And now we have the last one-on-one for the evening coming up soon here. It will be Hawk. He's from United States, right?
Yeah. Don't we have a third Oya game?
No, didn't Oya win 2-0?
Ah, yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
Because there is a third game in the folder, and
yeah, it's always because it's always a third in the pool.
Okay.
That's just because we shouldn't know which are the winners, the casters, so we can't spoil anything.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So really good play here from Oyaji. And let's get into the standings. We see here that iRk is in a 2-1 lead versus Ash Aether, or just say Ash here. And if Octzerg, sorry, not Octa, if Octzerg wins versus Hawk, and I think he can be able to do it, that will be a nice game here, because then we will have the 2-on-2 to decide it all. But if iRk wins the next game, it will be all over. So right now, let's see if the players can actually, the Octzerg can actually get in here and do a lot of work. And what I would say more is that if you like Octzerg, if you like him, he will be on a show match quite soon on this cast. And I will tell you more about that in the end of the cast, but you can prepare for that, and now you will see him play an amazing game here maybe in the next. But if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button below here, so you will see everything that happens in the chat and on the channel. Okay, I'm getting in, but it takes a lot of time. It's like something is really weird. Whenever I try to get into the game, it's taking a lot of time to get in there.
Is something wrong with the
I
No,
don't
it
know.
can't be a download because you have those
No, I
replays.
have all the
So
replays, but it's just taking forever to get in here. Okay, so we have in the top right corner on Eclipse, we have the iRk Hawk. And in the bottom right, we have bottom left. Sorry, we have the player Ash Oktzerg. And I think that maybe this was not the higher, not the best TR. Oh, he doesn't know it's best of three here, Hawk. I think
that's
you,
funny.
yeah, you should know what you go into when you play here. But I'm not
I mean,
sure
I
what
get it.
TR they had because this is Europe versus United States, so maybe
Yeah,
they are at 14 or 16 or something.
yeah. But speaking of United States, is he from the West Coast or the East Coast?
I don't know. I know we have Oktzerg in the chat here. Maybe he can tell us what the latency was and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, yeah. STPL was just before this Quark test, and maybe that was why he was confused. I also play first STPL and then go straight into BWCL. But maybe now you can play instead of me in STPL, so I don't have to embarrass myself week after week. Scarves.
Did you say?
I say that maybe you could play STPL instead of me, so I don't have to embarrass myself week after week.
But that's exactly what it feels like for me. It's the authentic, the normal STPL experience.
Yeah, this was a 12 pool from Hawk and a 12 hatch actually for Oktzerg. And I think this favoring Oktzerg. This is very good build. 12 hatch versus 12 pool is very, very good for Oktzerg. Very, very good.
Yes.
But you see here, they are not telling what they're doing because you see the timings of the overloads here. They both stop the second overload to not share what they are doing because you can see on how far they got what build they are doing.
Oh,
And
that's
that's
actually crazy. Yeah.
yeah, because you
Makes
can see
sense.
that
Yeah,
if it
sure.
comes really early, you know what it is, and so on and so on. So that's why they are holding it back. So I really like that from both of them. They don't want to spoil it. And I think that's also why we see the links not moving out here for Hawk, because if he have seen the second, if he doesn't see the second, I mean, he knows that there can be a 9 pool because then you delay the overload a bit to go for the 9 pool.
Yeah.
So when he didn't see an overload coming, he didn't go for it. But if he had seen the overload come across directly, he would have been sure that it was a 12 hatch or a 12 pool, and then he could have moved out. So it's very interesting how this works. And now we actually see that Oktzerg is really in a good position, but the speed will come faster for... No, it doesn't go for speed, so never mind. Oh,
Uh,
he
uh,
already has speed.
yeah,
Sorry.
he already has it. Yeah. And
So
Oxterg is speed is halfway done.
yeah, and speed is very important for the engage here.
Actually, Hawk is building a sunken, so he doesn't plan
Okay,
on
interesting.
making any more links. He wants to stay defensive. He's morphing in right away. Now he sees he has to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
And the
maybe
plan
what
is
can
actually
happen when you go
a
for
couple
that.
more links pop out because he realizes, oh, he needs more.
Yeah, and now you see four links are coming more here for Oktzerg. Oktzerg is really making a lot of Zerglings here, trying
Yeah, but
to
he
bust
doesn't
this.
know about the sunken, so now he sees the sunken, and I guess he's gonna feel like, well, I'm not
I
sure
think
this
he can
was
bust this
a good
though.
idea.
He will
Yeah, he
bust
might. I
this.
mean, he made so many links, he might as well try and bust it.
And you see that it's a very greedy hawk here. And now you see two Lings going around the army, but this is too greedy from Hawk, going up for 16, 17 drones. I don't like this at all for Hawk, and I think he just straight up die here actually. But the
Yeah.
two Zerglings coming around is very, very good. And I would
Is
have
he gonna
liked.
build an Evo chamber here? Or is it a...
Oh,
Yeah, it's an Evo chamber.
oh,
Good
that's
block.
good. But he can
Good
go.
blocking.
I think he can go straight around. This is too much.
I think he has to fight with the Sunken though.
Yeah,
And I think he has to pull more drones.
yeah. This is over.
Yeah.
And he doesn't attack with his two Zerglings as well, and that's really bad because you see that he got two Zerglings out waiting in the middle of the map. What you want to do is hit. When he hits, you need to hit with them directly. So very good play here from Oxzerg actually, and it's 1-0.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Hawk was trying to do here in that game actually.
Yeah, that's a bit sad. You don't get to see the idea that the other player had often because DBC comes down to one or two quick decisions
Yeah,
usually.
true. And you
And
need to be you need to like hit it straight away when you see it. Yeah. So yeah, that was a nice game for Oxzerg though. I see that we have some viewers in the chat here. Please feel free to follow so we can get up to the magic number of 200 followers today. We have only 3 more followers to do it. And we only have 3 more subscriptions to get up to 5 subscriptions. So feel free to subscribe and to follow, ladies and gentlemen. But 3 more followers, we get up to 200. And 3 more subscriptions, we get up to the magic number of 5. So let's jump into it. Oh, Gangsta Ash, thank you for the follow. And right now we have what map was that? Oh, this is Polypoid.
Polypoid, yeah.
And what's really interesting, what I learned recently is sometimes when you play Polypoid, you get into it and you think it's on ladder, you think it's fighting spirits. So
Yes.
how will you acknowledge that it's not? You see the little gap in the mineral line here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you know it's not fighting spirit because fighting spirit doesn't have a hole in the mineral gap. So that's a really good thing to know, that the small gap here, then you know, oh, the small gap is Polypoid. And without the gap, it's fighting spirits. So
Yeah, also the terrain is a little bit different, especially if you're in the top right position. There is so much,
True.
so much grass.
Yeah, but it's when you are like in a hurry. For me, you see, as a Zerg player, I need to send the Overlord directly.
Yes, that's true.
And then I always send it the wrong way if I don't look at the small little gap in the mineral line.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if I'm Protoss, I don't really know where to build my SimCity. It's also quite annoying because I have to place my pylon correctly. But I can just click somewhere on the mini map, and the probe will usually pathfind to the ramp right away, and then you know, oh, okay, there's the ramp.
So
That's
let's talk
usually how
about
I do it.
let's talk about the builds here. Actually,
Well,
this
patch
is
in game, in base.
yeah, this is very interesting build though from Hawk. What Hawk is doing is that he made 9 pool and then directly 8 gas instead of making. If you go for 9 pool speed, you make a 9 pool and then you make 1 extra drone and then you make extractor and then you make overlord. But what's he doing right now is he made the pool.
You cut the drone,
Then
I think.
yeah, and cut a drone, then extractor, and what you get then is the fastest layer you can possibly get almost, and then you will try to just use the Zerglings to hold the choke and get extremely fast.
Lair, I suppose.
Yeah, extremely fast spire. And sometimes you can see players
Evo
even.
chamber.
Yeah, this is
Sorry, this is weird. It's an Evo chamber from Oxurg.
Yeah, maybe it will be
Eh,
+1 attack here. Yeah, +1 on claws here.
wow. I don't know when I've seen +1 attack on Lynx the last time.
Yeah, but that's an interesting build though. But it doesn't work against what he's playing against. So
Yeah, it shouldn't be because
you see
that
how
joke is
fast
so
this hits.
tight.
Already we see Spire
Spire coming down.
already.
Yes.
But I really don't like the placement of the Spire though, because what he wants to do is he wants to put the sunken up to hug the extractor. And what's happening right now is that then he can go around and attack the Spire, but I don't think it will matter. I think he will.
I mean, he could put a sunken above the Spire and that for Hack's Gap.
Yeah. True.
I guess. I don't know. It's not a
But
good
then
sunken position, but that Spire would
Yeah.
be a lot safer.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Spire here is pretty safe anyways because only 2 links or 3 links max can attack it.
I know
Unless
Quark
being
that
surrounded.
yeah, I know Quark that there is a low link surface there, but what you can do is you can place the Spire under the pool instead and place the sunken between it. So I like that better.
Yeah, I think I might agree with you, but I'm not a CVZ player at all.
Yeah,
So
true. And now we
if
actually.
I play CVC, I go Hydralisk and I
I'm
win
not.
against
I
E-rank.
think this is over. Actually, the game.
Well, at least he has
But he
an
doesn't
evolution
see it.
chamber.
Yeah, but he doesn't know when they will hit when there will hit him. He needs
I
to
wonder
get
why he
closer.
doesn't attack already. That I
Because he
mean, he
had
has
no
so many
idea.
links when he needs to attack. He
Yeah,
needs
but
to
he
pull
have
trigger.
no idea that this is happening.
I think those links will buy some time, though. He has so many links. Look at this. How many control groups
I'm
are
not
that?
sure. I'm
One
not
control
sure.
groups, 2, 3, almost 3 control groups of links. So he's, as soon as he knows, and he knows now, that Overlord is gonna die, those Mutalisks are gonna move up. He's starting the Sunken right away, and he's gonna counterattack now. And I
Yeah.
think the 3 Mutalisks won't get a lot done against that Sunken.
Oh no!
And
He's now he
and
sees it with the mutus. His
he should hide them. I think he didn't know that this was going to be the Mutalisk path. I think
let's
he should have.
see. Now the +1
Take.
hits right now. The +1, and he will get in here with a +1 attack.
He's losing some for free though. This is.
This is good. Now the +1 is
Yeah,
here.
I think he.
Oh, he's moving in. Okay.
I'm not so sure if I like this. I think this was a panic reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Wait.
think he-
Wait. You can just keep on talking. Hello, Maria.
I think this was a panic reaction in a way. I think if he coordinated his attack a little bit better, went around the Mutalisk path, I think Oxurg would be winning this. Well, he's gonna keep streaming across the map, and those Mutalisk will have to keep on defending.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my wife just came in to
is-
say goodnight.
7 Mutalisks, so this should be over now because there is no way that Oxurg can catch up in gas. There is simply no way.
No, but now maybe
Done
drones will fall again. Okay, but
Yeah, it's the only saving grace that Hawk can't stream across the map. Slight drone lead for Oxurg, but that's about everything he's got.
yeah, but Oxurg, I'm not sure what he will try to do here. Will he try to get into Hydra? So what will Oxurg do after this?
I think he should attack into Hive.
Yeah, and
I mean,
try
it
to.
sounds ridiculous if I say it, but
Yeah, but I mean, know
you're
what
not
you
gonna
say.
catch up on Mutalisks. You're just not gonna catch up.
But he's still up. He's 16, 18 in drones, so he can't get up in gas. But actually, it's very hard for Hawk to get a lot of mutas out here. And now we see
He
more.
has already 7. It's like if he built a Sunken as his natural, if you have that money and it's hell of a lot expensive, that's sunken.
I'm not
I
sure what the
think
plan
Hawk
is here from
could
our.
be aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the next plan is here from Octasag actually. What will he get into?
I think he needs to go into Hive
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
go for a plague. Uh, I don't see what else he would be able to do. But look at that gas, by the way, in Octark's natural. It can be hit from above. It's
Yeah.
almost impossible to defend that gas from the Mutalisks. If Hawk wants to deny that gas, he'll get it.
All the all the gas actually on Polypoid is heading towards the main just because in 2-on-2 and stuff like that, because this is a 4-player map. You should not be able to mine gas like uh, to mine gas from the main and have an advantage in some position but on others.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fun fact about the map.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. You know, I talked to a map maker a lot about a lot of maps and stuff, and
Are you talking to Freakling?
I'm not sure what the name was actually.
That would be interesting because I know Freakling is quite a bit active on Team Liquid.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was. It was on the Team Quicks channel on Discord. Team Quicks or something. The one channel that do a lot of show matches. Okay, let's see here what's happening. You see a sunken coming here from Hawk. And you also see that he's trying to mine a lot of gas here, Octsag,
Yeah,
to get
he
into it.
actually has some advantage in. Uh,
Yeah, but he will not get up. You see here, if you click on the extractor, you see that he mined 1,800 there and almost 50, so 1,800, yeah, something like that. And then we click here and we can see that he's only mining 300 there and 1,000 there, so he's up almost 600 in gas here, Hawk.
yeah, and that's still the case after
Yeah,
Octark has been catching up because he's been mining from that second geyser
yeah. So he's
before
still down
Hawk did.
600 in gas.
Yeah,
But
that's
one
pretty good.
thing that's really good for Octsug is that when you have the spores, that's so you can be a bit safe against the harass, and he will be more free with his mutas when they get out. He can just move around the map and try to.
Aren't you just gonna go into 2 carapace upgrades as Hawk and because
Yeah, he's soon on +1.
yes, exactly. So I think going for a +2 armor really pays off here.
Yeah.
Especially if Hawk himself, Arcturus himself upgrades armor.
Yeah. But I really like what you said before, that Octsar could go in to a quick hive here actually.
I
Now
think
we
it's
see,
the only way.
yeah, now we see +1 carapace here for Hawk actually. It will be very, very fun to see Octsag versus Redley in the show match.
Yeah, and I called it. It's going to be 2 carapace.
Yeah, that's good. Very good micro from both of these players, but I don't like what Octsag did there to go straight out too much.
Well, he's kind of picking a bad fight, I think.
Yeah, because it's +1 carapace here from.
Exactly.
And we see Octsag is also going for +1 carapace. But one very scary thing for Hawk right now is that he can just move out with Lings whenever a big attack comes. But right now, this is so scary because if he attacks the main, it's. Yeah, but he's making one
but
extra.
he sees it. He sees it.
Oh no, yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, and he's trying to catch them, and I think he will be in time. He's
Oh, he goes
Oh, and
back.
Octoric realizes that he has been spotted, and
But now he
he's
still
moving
moves
away,
out
so
with
he
a lot
picks
of
him out.
Zerglings. That's good.
Yeah, but he has two Sunkens in the third hatch that's blocking,
Yeah.
so the Zerglings won't do anything. But if he were to move in now into the main, snipe a couple drones, and then get out, while the Mutal is busy dealing with the Zerglings in the
And
natural,
now he's trying to
that
take a
would be a very
third.
strong move.
Trying to
Yeah,
take a third at the same time.
it's a bit sneaky. I don't think it's gonna get up. Hawk is going for Burrow. That's a very interesting upgrade. We almost never see that. But it makes sense. He doesn't have any defense, and he could lose all of his economy to a weird and random mutalisk attack. So I really like it.
This is a very interesting Zerg versus Zerg, I must say.
Yeah, Hawk is also trying to expand.
Yeah.
Very good.
Let's hope we will have Defilers.
It would be nice to have Defilers, but I think Hawk is going to close this out with a to Carapace timing.
Yeah, I think so as well. But it's very, very hard to, if you attack into the Zerg. Oh no
Oh
no
yeah,
no no no! The
this.
moving shot here.
And he's not fighting. Yeah, I mean he
But
realizes.
look at this. Now he's killing so many drones. Oh, but then we have the borrow that you talked about. So good, and now
came
it's
in handy,
losing.
and he didn't anticipate it, and
Yeah, and now he's
and
losing
now
all
that
the
Puppet
mutas
was
there.
getting wow, he's not even moving it away. I think
No,
he's
because he knows that if
realizing.
he moves it away,
Yeah,
it will still die. But
yeah,
he have the third now, and now he's trying to
sunken in,
sunken
spore it
it
up.
up.
Yeah,
A spore is maybe a sunken as well, but I'm not sure about that. He's moving out with more more Zerglings to try to deny the third for Hawk, and he's actually doing it just with the presence of the Zerglings. Oh shit. This is a tense game though. It's
yeah.
so
Hawk
yeah.
now. Hawk. Oh, Hawk is going for the ensnare, I think, because he's not upgrading the hive.
Yeah.
So ensnare
And
will
Snare's a
slow
good.
down Mutalisk attack, I think.
No, the muted list
Also,
attack doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the movement for the muted
only the movement speed.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought it also slowed down their attack.
No, then it would be used in like all the CVCs.
Okay, but I think still think it's going to win the game because they will not be able to get away, and
He needs
with
to
the
add
plus
more.
two
He needs to add
carapace,
more spores actually.
yeah. I mean, he has 4 per base.
Yeah, but that's not enough. Look at the 2 carapace will just shriek this.
Oh, and he's just
Yeah. And you see the attack movement doesn't change at all. You see that?
yeah. I guess I see it. It really doesn't change.
But he
This
needs
is
to
such
get
a
up to
one-sided
the
fight.
spores. Oh, but this is over anyway.
Yeah, it's
too
over
much.
anyways. I mean, he has been
I
fighting.
think so in a way. I think it's too
over-
much, right?
Yeah, it's way too
Yeah,
much.
it's
No
way
chance.
too much. And now the Zergling's coming in as well. With no speed, this looks so funny. He can't survive this.
No, there's no chance. Damn, those spores are tanky.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
really
very
tanky.
But the +2 carapace is so strong.
Yeah. Actually, he has 1/1 now, but
Yeah.
+2 carapace is better than
Oh, that was a
1/1 upgrade.
yeah, that was a good fight though.
Very, very interesting game. I enjoyed that.
Same here. Okay, so that was a lot closer than maybe I thought it should be after the opening there.
Yeah, I really think that Octor could have won that if he had coordinated his Ling attack a little bit better, a little
True,
bit more
true.
patiently. D- Uh, that also means dodging the Mutalisk attack routes.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a lot going on here. Oh, thank you, No Cooking Master. Thank you for appreciating the stream. Feel free to subscribe or follow or donate if you want to. But thanks a lot for, and we appreciate it. Oh, Fighting Spirits. What?
Yes.
Is that actually on the map pool? No.
I have no idea.
That's not in the map pool on the BWCL map pool. I'm quite sure about that.
Well, nobody is apparently.
Yeah, maybe they're just not complaining and then it's okay, but that's not in the map pool. Fisheye, what do you say about this? Are you in the chat, Fisheye? Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So in the top right corner we have iRk Hawk, and in the top and in the bottom right corner we have Octzag. And this is the final game in this series, and if Hawk wins, iRk wins the whole CV. Okay, thank you for that, Fisheye. And if Octzag wins, the decider will be the 2-2. So I have a little. I really hope a little bit more for Octzag, just because of how the game will be if he wins. Then the 2-2 is a bit more fun. Okay, so we have the overgas here. That's a quite common thing, and if you hit the timing correctly, you will have 6 mutas before the other Zerg will have their own mutas in the start.
Is Overgas the quickest?
No, that's not the quickest. The quickest is what it did before.
Okay.
But overgas is like you hit a timing where you get 6 mutas.
Mm-hmm.
But I still like the Octzerg position because he will scout it, so he will nose it, and it's not, he can't punish him with it. His 12 hatch. So I think that the big lead here is actually for Octzerg. And Fisheye said that they can play whatever map they want to if they agree.
Oh, that's an interesting rule, Fisheye. Thank you.
Yeah. What do you mean, lucky noob? Okay, so we
Circles
see.
popping, streaming across the map.
Yeah, I don't think it will work though. Maybe. It should not.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
5,
they're not
6,
synced up, you know.
8. No. So 8 is coming.
Until they're all synced up.
Oh, no. Did you see that? That's a big mistake. He's making a drone instead of links in his NAT. Why?
I guess he's getting greedy.
Oh, but too greedy. Okay, now he will pull the drones as well.
I guess he should just make a sunken.
And we see no. Oh, speed is done for Hawk.
Yeah, this is scary. Damn, this is scary.
Yeah, very good engaged there. Yeah, very good engaged for Octosag here. But he should be very afraid because his speed is all only half done. And what Hawk really wants to do is try to get in here with some Zerglings in the base for Octosag, and that will be so big of a problem for him if he gets in. Okay.
Why is he not making links? Was he supply blocked?
Yeah, but I'm not sure why he took the
This hatch is
drones
gonna go
away.
down.
He needs the drones here.
Yeah, he's
Oh
not
no
pulling.
no 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 no! Did you see that
Oh,
arc here? But maybe he did it on purpose to save the hatchery.
it's not gonna work out. Is it?
Yeah yeah
I
yeah.
think.
Because he will have too much.
Uh, why is he not gonna? Why is he not killing that hatchery?
He waited
I'm
for
confused.
he waited for more Zerglings to come. If you look at the Zerglings, they are very damaged. You see that?
Mhm.
So he wanted
But
to have the reinforcements before.
I guess it makes
Yeah,
sense.
you see how fast they died here.
I think you should have just right-clicked at some point.
Yeah, but then he could just stream
Or
across the map and kill him. But right now, we need to see an evolution chamber.
by the way, he's been cutting gas mining. Hawk is, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because he's been only mining with 2 drones.
Yeah.
Good engage,
Oh,
Oxurk,
I
but
think
it's not
Oxer
quite
wins
enough.
this.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is enough. It is enough.
it
Look.
is enough. And the sunken is not there yet.
Oh, yeah, but now it's there.
You're right, Quote.
Oh, and nice drone movements.
And now
wow.
we see.
Hasn't
Now
lost
we
the
see.
drone yet. Hasn't lost the drone yet.
No, but this is not the reason why he attacks. He attacks because he can't go across the map, and then he doesn't need to make spawns.
It needs to pull more drones. Ah, now one goes down.
Second
Gonna go down. Yes.
Yeah,
second
second goes down.
down.
Third will go down. Oxog will win this.
Third drone is down.
Yeah. And now we see Scourge coming as well. 2 sets of them. Let's see how good the micro is from Hawk. I think it will be alright. Oh, one connects. Let's see the other one.
Okay, and Hawk finally has a gas advantage.
Yeah, but he's on
Because
one base. One
yes,
more
so, but he's
connect.
not mining from the second natural gas.
No, one more
yet.
connected. Let's see here if he can connect with more Scourge. Oh, kills one.
Okay, finally they paid a little bit off. But I think this is not so bad for Hawk. I mean, the drone count though is abysmal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Drone count
He
is
needs,
really
you
abysmal.
know, he needs 5 drones to get. If you have 5 drones, you can put like 8 drones. Sorry, 8 drones, 3 on gas and 5 on minerals. Then you can make all out mutas. So 5 drones for every gas to have non-stop muta production.
I think he's gonna hit that all-in timing because he knows he has to make a move against
Yeah, but I don't think it will work.
Well, it's 6 mutalisks against 5.
Yeah.
If he doesn't pay attention.
But now there is 6. 5 against 5. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, Oxurg is ahead. And
nice.
then we have the GG. Oh,
nice,
shit.
what a clutch victory.
Yeah, that was... Oxurg actually impresses me though.
But I think Hawk might have still had some chance at least because
no, because he didn't have any drones at home.
Yeah,
after
but
that,
after that, and two were popping.
Yeah, but after no, you're wrong. After that, what would have happened would have been that after that, no one would have almost any mutas, but the drone count was too low for him. There, so Hawk was dead there. It's so small of you can use like yeah, you can use.
Okay, it was Hawk that GG'd. Okay.
Yeah, Hawk.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see the GG and I thought, okay.
Yeah, then I realized, yeah, it was Hawk that GG.
Okay, right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, then I understand what you thought it was bad. Yeah, he would have won easily.
Yeah, because Oxurg.
Yeah,
I think
then I understand what.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what we see right now is that we have a very, very close clan war here, actually. and it's been nice to see it. And what happened last there was that Hawk played very well, but Octosurg, really interesting CVC styles there, and very greedy play. He made 2 times he made 12 hatch, so very interesting. If we go into the score sheets here, we can see there's 2-2. Oh, Riddler, hi there. Please feel to follow if you not already do it. So what we have here is 2-2 actually, iRk versus Ash, and it will be the decider, and that will be the 2-on-2 actually, and the 2-on-2 teams is let's see here what 2-on-2 team is. I think it was Marvin, but it was not Medinho. It used to be Medinho.
It is Marvin and Hawk against Prochobi and Rancor.
Okay, I have no idea who the Ash players are actually.
Well, we have seen Rancor before in a 2v2, I think. Not sure.
Yeah, sorry there, Riddler. Okay, let's jump into the game. So let's see here. We will. Oh, what? They didn't go for top versus bottom. Oh, this. You need to give them a penalty, Fisheye. Yeah, but still,
the colors are still okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I still doesn't.
It's off-white and the white against the
pink and off-white versus the magenta and red.
No. It's
what?
Protoss and Zerg. It's left versus right.
Yeah. Lucky noob, you say spank him. Who do you want to spank? Okay, so we have
there are a couple people that need a spanking.
I'm not sure. They are not children, so it's fine. But who do you want to spank? I love Lucky Noob. He's the funniest dude in chat.
Yeah, he's quite funny.
Yeah, I never know what. Oh, not to. Oh, yeah, now I see. Yeah, because they didn't do top versus bottom. Yeah, Fisheye needs to spank that. Okay, so Hawk is going for overpool into extremely quick gas. This is a weird build.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can't you do something like this?
I don't know.
I play this sometimes.
What?
I play this sometimes, I think.
You go for overpool and then directly into gas.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Speed. I mean.
Yeah. And we see 2 barracks here from Marvin. And I've seen Marvin actually do this, and he's so good at doing the MM style. So I actually like to see that, because I've seen him go for like killing Templars and stuff and just dodging the storms all over.
Interesting. I never have any idea what I should play as Terran in a 2v2 when there's a Protoss and a Zerg.
Yeah. That's usually what's. Yeah, that's usually a problem for the Terran. They go for either they go for vultures into Goliaths or something, or else they go for the Marine Medic build. And the Marine Medics build almost always puts you on a timing, because you need to make damage.
Yeah,
because it's so hard when because it's so hard when tech comes up for the Protoss.
Yes, I mean, ideally your Zerg should be able to help you out with the Protoss, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a lot of Zerglings just going around the map here.
I think this is going to end very quickly, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. I got the colors wrong.
Oh yeah. What we see here is that Hawk is doing very fast Spire, but it's not that fast. So Rancor will also have his spire almost at the same timing. And the gas mining is a bit better for Rancor, but he used a little bit more to get speed links. Isn't that right? Yeah. So he will have speed.
Okay. So those links are going to find out that there are marine medics.
Yeah, I'm not sure
No,
what
he's not
they're
poking
trying
up.
to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, he's rushing Spire on 1 gas.
Yeah.
I always kind of feel like that it's a bit weird.
Yeah, now we see Marine Medics moving out.
I guess they're
And
gonna
if
kill
they
the
go
Zerg,
to the
but he's
Zerg,
3 Sunkens.
yeah, that won't.
So either this works out, or they die here. I think this is all in.
And the problem is not.
And I don't think they
This is not the.
they didn't see the 3rd Sunken, and this is over.
Yeah, but this is not the problem. The problem is what happening with the Marine Medics going across the map.
It wouldn't be a problem if they would actually kill Hawk, because then they would trade one player for one player and would be a 1v1. And that would actually be not that bad because it's a Protoss against Marine and Medic. So,
look at Hawk.
But this trade doesn't work out, and the Marine and Medics will clean up the Zerg.
Yeah.
And I think that will be a GG for that reason.
Oh, he just loses everything here. This is yeah, this is a GG.
But it didn't have enough Mutalisks to micro against the Mutalisks anyway, so
yeah, and he didn't wait for the reinforcements or anything.
Yes.
And he have 0 drones, but he have 15 minerals. So, but this is over. And now we see Mutas coming across the map. I think the Mutas can just go into the Protoss base and kill him here.
Even getting the Mutalisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the Mutalisk will clean up the Dragoons. Dragoons are so bad against against Mutalisks. It's actually pretty sad. They only deal 10 damage, so Dragoon needs to hit 10 shots on a Mutalisk to kill it. No, I mean 13. Sorry.
Is that right?
Yeah, 13 shots.
Will one Dragoon win against one Muta?
I think so. Yes.
So one Dragoon will win against one Muta then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is over.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even have money. He's just staying in the game to force.
I don't know why they are staying in the game though. Yeah, no,
this is
GG. That style of play is not the best style. The mass goon style can be good, but you need to always have something outside the turn, because when the turn moves out, it's so hard, and you need to be aware of that.
Yeah, I guess the goons need to kite the Marine and Medics.
Yeah. So you need to focus to see what happens, and to poke in. And they had no clue that what I felt that anyway. They had no clue what was going on in the game.
Yeah, well, they didn't get scouting done. I think they didn't really scout the Marine and Medics either.
No, they didn't know what Zerg was doing. They didn't know what Terran was doing. So, okay, Shakura Temple is the next map. So let's see here if Team Ash can come back here and play well.
I've never seen a 2v2 on Shakura's Temple, so I'm quite eager to see how this is gonna play out.
Okay, so now in the top we have Ash, and in the bottom we have Terran. No, sorry, we have iRk. Okay,
Yeah,
let's see here. We have
Ash bottom iRk.
And look at this now. There is there's the same races. Sorry. So we have Hawk in as a Zerg, and we have Marvin as a Terran. And let's see what the Zerg will do. Will they both go for 9 pool, or will they try something else here? What you can do when you see Marine Medics is you can cannon the Zerg, and you can cannon yourself and try to go for fast tech.
Such a weird thing to put a cannon on the ramp of your ally player in 2v2. I can't really wrap my head around it.
Why not?
It seems so abstract, you know.
Yeah. I think it's quite alright though. Okay, we can see that the Ash Zerg is doing the same build, even the Hawk is doing the same build. And let's see what Marvin will do. Will he go for Marine Medics again? No. Yes, he will. So it's the same build for all of them actually.
So this is going to be very interesting then, because it's up to Ash to figure something out.
Yeah.
Figure out what else they can do, how they can not die with the same builds and the same openings.
Yeah. Is the wall from Marvin link tight, you think?
It should be, because Playa Depot is on top of the racks.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yes, it should be.
Because
I would be very much surprised if Lynx could ram past that.
Yeah, he needed to lift it to get the Marine in and out, so I think, yeah.
I think he lifted it for the SUV though.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay.
No problem.
Let's see here what they are doing. Not much is happening there on the game here, actually. They're just moving around. I always think that they when you have the Protoss and Zerg on the same team, no matter what, you should always try to push a bit on the Zerg player, both to scout him but also to make him make sunkens.
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, and then you don't have to engage if you don't want to, but you need to push.
I almost feel like they are going to
do the same thing.
Yes, and they might lose the same way, because it is basically exactly the same build.
Yeah, but now we have 5 Zealots coming. And one more difference is the rush distance this time for the Terran is a lot bigger on this map.
Yeah, but is it enough?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm also afraid
because they cannot even attack the Terran because he's a link-tied wall. So they almost have to attack the Zerg if they want to attack.
Yeah, yeah.
And
but what I mean is that
somehow.
if you just go and push the Zerg a bit, you don't have to kill him. You just have to say we are here. Now we see. This is a difference though. Now we see Marvin walking out, but we also see.
Are they engaging now?
Yep.
No, they are.
Oh, they are going
too late. Too
late,
indecisive.
Yeah.
And
but this
I
is
think they
still...
wasted a big opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, but still a big difference though. And now we see Mutas coming out of Hawk, and we will see Mutas coming out of the Ashag as well, almost at the same time. So this is very even. And now Marvin is going out again, but they don't have scout on him. This is really bad. Why don't they scout him?
Well, if they knew about this move out, I think they could just
could just attack it. but
Well,
they don't
but
because
then
they.
again, this is a full wall. He can always repair it with SUVs.
Yeah, but he could go in there with the goons. But now he will die here because. Okay, now they're trying to
Yeah.
save it. Oh, he
Good snipe
kills
on the
one
overlord.
overlord.
That's good. Very
But
painful.
it made time for him to come back. There's no Zerg or no Sunken or anything here in the base, and he's attacking with
This is still crushing.
Yeah, but the problem is that he kills it, but directly after this we could see Mutas coming across the map here if he wants to and attack this. Very, very bad here for Rancor, losing all those Mutas.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And now
very
we see
Marvin.
Hawk going into the base of Pro Showbo, and there is nothing in there. 3 goons trying to damage the Mutas a bit. I don't think he needs to go back there. He could fly around and snipe more. They are focusing on Terran instead of focusing on Zerg, because if they focus on Zerg can't move across the map with the Mutas.
This is nice though.
Yeah, good engagement and 1 Muta full. But now they need to pressure him.
I think he's just gonna get some probe kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, picking up some dragoons with troubles.
Yeah, he could kill the Dragoon
nice.
if he wants to as well.
And now, oh, that's actually quite beautiful. He sniffs out that he needs to go home to defend.
Yeah. Oh, why is the Zerg leaving? No. Now they need to attack here. Full out. And it will take so long time here for Marvin to get out. Very good. Kills.
Yeah, this has to work, by the way. This has to work.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sniping Muta after Muta. Very nice play.
Very good here.
Okay, he might lose that hatchery, but I think it's not going to be enough because the Marine medic is on the way. And
Yeah, but he could hold the show.
Going to be crushed. He's evacuating the drones. That's good. Now he's engaging.
But now he needs to hold the choke. Not like that. Not like that. Oh, he's just letting him upstairs.
There's nothing he can do. It's bio against the Dragoon force, and the Mutalisks are also very strong against Dragoons.
And he saved a lot of drones. 8 drones is still left here. And
yes,
the big problem is that he's on 16 probes.
Yes, versus 29 SCVs. Yeah. Why is he chasing those scourges though?
Yeah, Hawk wants him to
Just
stay.
kill him.
And he's like, I'm not going to stay.
Make Sunkens.
They are afraid. I think they are in a huge lead here, actually.
They are in a huge lead, but they don't want to die either.
And they don't. But I don't think they know that they are
danger.
in this huge lead.
I think they know because that Zerg doesn't have anything. The Zerg has 2 Mutalisks, okay, 4 and 4 Scourges, so there's no danger. I wonder why he isn't going into that Protoss main and just...
He doesn't know.
I guess so.
Now we see
Yeah, this is going to be the final fight.
yeah, Marvin is too good. This is Marvin win both games, I believe. He's so good of a 2-on-2 player, Marvin.
Yeah, I think he specializes in 2v2.
Yeah. He and Medinho are the 2-on-2 players for
partner.
iRk, I believe.
Yes.
Now we see GG.
GG. And
the
that
Protoss
means
is still
Ash
the
wins.
Protoss doesn't leave.
I mean, sorry, iRk wins.
Yeah, let's see here. Now we have DTs streaming across the map. You left the game, right?
Yes, I left the game.
Yeah, no problem. I will just catch this. I think it's over. And there we see the first DT going down. And now
What,
we will
DT?
see the first DT.
Oh my god, they didn't GG yet?
No.
Oh
No.
my god, I thought...
Yeah, of course you thought. Now they GG'd. Okay, let's take a 30-second break and then I will talk a bit to you guys. Please stay tuned.
I really thought that they had GG'd at that moment.
Yeah, no problem. Now they did.
Wow. This is a very professional casting here, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Ertos is just leaving the game before it's over.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it was GG anyways.
he doesn't have to make anything by replays and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's not an observer.
No.
Which makes sense, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate to observe. I would love to have a professional observer with me. Actually.
Yeah, makes it really...
It's so much easier.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, yeah, it's right there. Quark 1 versus Body 2-1. Two failed rushes from Body. Okay, so let's confirm what we've seen here today. We've seen the 2-on-2 on top, and I just thought they were superior. Marvin played amazing, and Hawk and Marvin was just the better players to Procon and Shob or something. And DeWalt just won versus Hit 'em Up. Really good games from DeWalt. In the first game he won quite easy, and in the second game he made it was actually a PVC because Hit 'em Up changed race, and DeWalt just made Reaver Corsair and just harassed the hell out of him. And then we have Vody versus Quark, and in the first game, it was a 12 Nexus, so Vody tried to go across the map and try to kill him. And in the next game, and he failed because Quark hold it. And in the next game, it was Vody just played an amazing game and got a vulture run by and killed a lot of probes and stuff. So he played very good in that game, Vody. More of a standard game. And Quark lost his cybernetics. No, his robotics. So he had very late observers. And then we had the last game. The Quark did the 12 Nexus again and the 12 Gate behind that. Just a little bit of a cheesy build to try to lure him into rushing, and he did. And then we have OAG versus Dreamer, and Dreamer did 2 games in a row, free Gate Goon, and tried to really put the pressure on. But the highlight, I must say, the highlight series for me on the highlight game was the second game, Hawk versus Octazerg. It was very nice. The first game was a Ling all in from Oxerg, and the second game was Oxerg made this +1 attack and tried to engage. It was a really good game. And in the last game, it was just a straight up win from Oxerg. He played very well. So we have 3-2 in this series. Very nice win for iRk. It could have been different, but I just think the 2-on-2 team from Ash was maybe a tad too weak for this type of games. And right now, what I wanted to say to you all before we leave the cast for today is thank you all for watching. Please follow me if you haven't. because 2 more and I will have 200. That will make me very glad. Also, if you want to support this stream on any way, because you've seen my schedule down here, I will cast BWCL every Thursday, and I will try to cast maybe more BWCL, but it would really help if you could subscribe or donate to make that happen, because my wife will be a lot happier if I just don't waste all of our evenings doing this. But if we will gain anything to it, maybe that will help a lot. And the next thing, the main thing that I wanted to say is that we will have in a couple of weeks, we will have in the 30th of January, January the 30th, we will have a show match, and the show match will be at 20:00 set on the evening, and it will be Oxurg versus Ash Redley. So Oxurg versus Redley. So please get into that. It will be a best of 9, as we had the last show match that I did, and the prize pool will be $24. Sorry, $25. And for every map you win, you will get $2. And if you win the whole show match, you will have additional $7. So it's a $25 show match. And as you can see right now, in here above my head, sorry, above there, we have $46, and 25 of those has already gone for the last show match. So if you want to see more show matches, you need to help me with that, because I can't spend my money on prize pools on show matches, and we have more show matches coming up actually. But I really need some donations to be able to have that going, and I want to do it like once a month or maybe 2 times a month. It depends a bit on one of the factors is actually the donations there. So please help me. And the last thing I wanted to say is that we also have yeah, we need a more dramatic slogan: save the marriage, donate now. Yeah, of course you can donate, but I don't want to be too pushy there, Lucky Noob. Yeah, of course.
I think it would be it would be very funny if that was your slogan.
Yeah.
Save my marriage, donate money.
Yeah. Donate now. Save the marriage, donate now is what Lucky Noob wants me to say. Yeah, do that if you want to save my marriage then. And if you want my kids to get Christmas presents next year. Yeah, but actually what I will use the money for right now is for the show matches. So if you want to save the show matches, please donate. And one more thing, if you go and become a Patreon of mine, you will, and don't give me more than $5 a month, you will have all the replays for the show matches as a gift from me. So if you become a Patreon and do that, please feel free. And right now I will just say thank you for this day. It was a short stream, not as the last time we casted BWCL. It took a lot longer. So
the games were a bit shorter.
Yeah, this
due
was
to there being a lot of CVZs and rather short 2v2s.
Yeah, it was the 2v2s was quite fast, and Vody versus Quark was 3 fast games. DeWalt versus Hit 'em Up, fast games. OYG versus Dreamer, fast games. The longest game I think was the CVC today.
That's actually so funny. Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bet my money on it.
No, I played a CVC on the stream like some weeks ago, 50-minute CVC.
Oh, nice. Hive. Oh.
Yeah. The Hive CVC is what you actually want
to. Did you go for Plague?
No, I Plagued, and I thought that was how I won the game in the end.
How does it feel? How does it feel like to play a Mutocomp?
Oh, I love that. That's the best thing. That's almost as satisfying as playing the Marine Medics. But what's better with doing plague on the marine medics is that the medics just heals them for all eternity until their energy is gone, and I love that.
I think you can patrol them
Yeah, you
on
can, but a
on the
lot of so much is going on when you are at a high mood, so a lot of people misses that, and they just try to heal them up.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, but thanks a lot for the stream today, then, and thank you to Scarves for doing this. And
Yeah,
we
you're
will
welcome.
not get up to 200 followers today. I really wanted that, but it looks like we are not getting up to that speed.
Always
Two
another
more
stream.
followers we need. Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna say goodbye now.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me here, and until next.